Good evening and welcome. My name is Hope Jeffcoat. Today I would like to facilitate a discussion about COVID and the decision our parents and children are having to make as we navigate through these unprecedented times. I am delighted to be joined today by a professional school counselor of 17 years. Thank you for joining me. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. How are you?
You are very, very welcome. I am well, thanks for asking. So, as I was saying, our topic today is going to be about assisting the community with navigating through these unprecedented times dealing with COVID. So, I have two questions that I would like for you to expound on so that we can help our parents and children.
Okay, very good.
Good. Our first question is, what are the psychological effects of COVID?
Okay, I think that's a very good question. Parents have asked me that question before. Some of the psychological effects of COVID would be depression, changes in eating habits or sleeping habits, moodiness, feelings of sadness. And as parents or, adults in the lives of these kids, we have to pay attention to those things to make sure they're nothing out of the ordinary, because as we all know, some things can become more than what it needs to be, and you may need assistance from professionals.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we have to be very, very, very attentive and know our children, as different kids have different response to different things.
Absolutely.
Great. My second question for you is, how do we support our children and our parents?
In my opinion, I think that the best way to support adults and the children would be to be a good listener. Not only with being a good listener, but being attentive to the needs of the students, paying attention to those signs that we discussed earlier, to make sure that they aren't falling into a depression, and to seek help as needed. Some other things that we could do is we could play games, go back to the basics, play Uno, spend time together. I like to recommend to students and parents often to start journaling if they don't already journal. It's a great way to get your feelings out on paper. If it's something negative, or something mean that you don't want anybody to see, just rip that paper out after you've written those feelings down and tear it up into pieces and throw away those feelings along with that paper. So those are some things that we could do to help our students, and as well as helping ourselves. Some other things that we could do is, just like I said before, taking it back to the basics. Although we can't really be around people like we are used to, you can take walks. You can set aside those family times to do those things that's important to help build that family time again.
Very good, very good. Of course, there is no one size fit all to the help we want to provide. But some people need a go-to place where to start. So we know there's communication. We know there's, hey, sit down, let's figure out what's next step. And also we have to be open to the fact that child one may not respond like child two. So we got to know how to move forward with each of our children. So that's all the questions I have for you as far as the community submission. Do you have anything else you'd like to share?
Absolutely. I would like to encourage parents to try to control the amount of TV your child is watching. Sometimes when you watch the news, that's all you're hearing is the negative, and those things can be internalized. So I would like to encourage parents to just kind of monitor the amount of time that their kids are engaging with online activity, period. Try to have those healthy discussions with your students. When you're having those discussions, let the kids know that you've been through things before. We're not alone. We're all in this together. And I think that it's important for that communication base to be there, so that kids will not feel alone. I would like to also say, when children or when parents are making the decision about whether or not to make their kid hybrid or to go back full time, don't feel guilty for making the decision that's best for your family. I think that we're all doing the best that we can. We have to be cognizant. We have to think about what's best for you. You have to think about what's best for you and make those decisions based on the needs of your family. I would like to encourage parents to stay in constant communication with their teachers, because this is a new way of learning for some students if they happen to be virtual, so that they can make sure that learning is taking place, because it's a new experience. I would like to encourage the parents to be patient with the teachers as well, because just like it's new for the students, it's new for the teachers as well.
Very good, very good. There is a lot of effort on both the students' part as well as the teachers' part. Everybody plays a role in this.
Absolutely.
We're all in uncharted territory. We've never been here before, so it's all new.
Absolutely.
But I want to say thank you again for your time and for sharing. You know, I know this is your field. You deal with it regularly, and we just appreciate it. Should I get any more questions from the community, would you be open to coming back to answer more questions later?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for tuning. And again, if you have any other questions, feel free to submit them. You guys take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.
Bye.